Yesterday is gone, so you only have the day. You wanna throw in the towel, you wanna low on your face. Seem like it's too much, you wanna walk away. But you gotta keep going, you gotta fight another day. You gotta keep on going, can't stop here. You gotta keep on going, try your tears. You gotta keep on going, you gotta keep going.
What's going on, everybody? We live in Vegas. Welcome back to Keep Going the Podcast, baby. Man, it's hot outside, live in Vegas. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be real with you. It's really a lot of stuff going bad. I'm going to be honest with you. When I came on the flight, I was supposed to have literally my whole little podcast set up. I forgot my mic. So I'm using, you know what I'm saying, my Beats headphones as mics. I'm not even speaking directly into it, so my sound not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so much stuff. I forgot my interface. So it's just, I don't know how I did it, but look, I can use it as an excuse or I can just make it happen. And I just made the decision to just make it happen. Like, it's so easy to use it as an excuse, but whatever. It's things gonna be back to normal starting back next Monday. But look, I gotta get it done. I told y'all every Monday. I said every Monday. I don't care if nobody listens to the podcast. I say it every Monday. And since I say it every Monday, I got to make it every Monday. Because the Monday that I miss is the day that I'm no longer trustworthy. It's the day that I no longer can I be reliable. But if I say it every Monday, then you're going to come looking for every Monday. And so I got to stay to my word. I got to stick to what I said I was going to do. Nobody else told me to do that. Nobody else told me to pick Monday. Nobody else told me that. I can't blame nobody else for my actions. It's my actions. So with that being said, today I want to talk about reaching your goals by any means necessary. Any means necessary. I told myself, any means necessary, I got to get it done. This ain't work out. Oh, well. That ain't work out. Oh, well. It just seemed like so much things is going bad around me. Oh, well. I still got to get it done. I still can't make excuses. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about my excuses. Like, let's be real. Like, we would love for people to care. like, let's be honest. Like, if I'm behind on my bills, if I'm behind on my mortgage, like, I would love for the bank to care. I would love that. Because, I mean, I don't want to get kicked out. I got a family. I don't want to get kicked out. So I would love for somebody to care, but that's just not real life. It's not. I'm just being honest. It's not real. People don't care about what you got going on. I'm just being real. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, the reason my page work because I encourage you. The reason my page work because you can get something from it. It was not necessarily me that you cared about, but you heard something that can reach you. Which is what I tell people all the time. Like, if you want to get somewhere in life, life is really about helping others when you think about it. And I don't care which form you break that down in, but that's really what success is about. Think about it. Any form of success, that's what it's about. Think about it. Let's go to an artist. Whether that's a rapper or a singer, it doesn't matter. The only way that rapper works is a bunch of people become their fan. And the only reason that when people become their fan is because in some way their music touched them. That's it. It's just that simple. If I'm growing a business, the only way my business is going to be successful, if I'm selling the product, people have to like my product because of what it does for them. It's simple. It's really not that deep. Like, it's really simple. Like I once heard it said, do you know what it takes to be a billionaire? You have to help people under you become millionaires. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Because typically when you're building the company and you're becoming a billionaire, there have to be people under you that's being paid millions for you to be a billionaire. The CEO got to be making millions, and not a million a year, something maybe 300K a year that's going to get them to a million. But you have to help others in order to go higher. That's crazy. You always got to help somebody. So it's my duty to help you be the best that you can be. Whether that's just reaching your goals, whether that's just changing your perspective. It's simple. Just keep going to podcast. Where we focus on future self. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. This is Keep Going the podcast, where we focus on present self for future growth. Present self for future growth. Focusing on where you at right now and how can you change the narrative to grow even higher. You don't have to be in a bad place. Think about that. We can all grow. No matter what, we can all grow. LeBron James is one of the greatest players, if not the greatest, to ever play the game of basketball. But there's plenty of things that he can work on to be better. There's plenty of things that he have a part of his game that's not better than this man and that he can do. It's life. It's life. Growth is a part of life. And I'm here to help you grow because helping you grow helps me grow. Like I said with the topic, and I'm sticking to the topic of reaching your goals by any means necessary. And I started off with that rant because you have to understand to reach your goals really is simple, right? Don't get me wrong. Like there's going to be harder goals in life. Like if you want to reach a certain monetary goal, you might have to get with a business coach of some sort to help you to reach your goal. But when I say it's simple to reach a goal is, or what I mean by that is to have a goal, you have to have a plan, right? Like when I say keep going, there's an acronym in going, and I explained it before. And that the G is for goals. Because you have to have a plan, like what is your goals? And then I said O is for organization. Because you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. You have to organize. How am I going to reach this goal? How can I organize? How can I put things in order to reach this goal that I have? And then the I was for implement. Because now I have to implement the organization to reach my goals. The N is for narrow vision. That means narrow vision is to lock in. I have to lock in what I'm trying to implement that I have organized, put in place to reach my goals, the plan, the organization to reach my goals. And then the G is to grind. I have to grind within my narrow vision. Stay with me here. I have to grind within my narrow vision to implement the organization, the plan that I have put in for my goal. That's what going is. By any means necessary. Like the goals are not going to be given to you, right? It's like, it's not easy. It's actually hard work, but it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, what I learned, there's been so many times where I started something, I quit. I started something, I quit. And the reason I was quitting is because I thought it was too hard. And if I quit, it would make it easy. But what I learned, what 2020 taught me when I was in the most depressed place of my life is that that's what quitting. The depression was the result of all the years that I quit every single time. And that's when it woke me up. Like quitting actually was never easy. The problem with quitting is it did not show me the results immediately. Quitting didn't show me the results immediately. So since I didn't see the results, I thought it was okay to quit. But then 2020 made me beat myself up and realize that all that quitting added up to this depression. Every single time. So now I tell myself there's no reason to quit. Because I know what's going to come out of quitting. I know what happened to those who quit. So I got to grind every single day and make it happen because quitting is not an option. You got to reach your goals by any means necessary. No excuses. It's not going to be easy. Some days you're going to wake up and you don't want to make it happen. I'm just going to be real. You don't want to make it happen. But you have to remember the reason why you started to even make it happen in the first place. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to have to grind for it. Create a goal. Whatever that is, create a goal. Organize a plan for that goal. And by any means necessary, stay on top of it to make it happen. It won't be easy today. It won't get easier tomorrow. But over time, as you continue to grow, because that's what's going to happen, you're going to think that it slowed down. It never slowed down. It never slowed down. You've just made your speed the normal. It became easier as you continue to grow in it. You have to be willing to grow, and by any means necessary, get it done. Using no excuses. Excuses will get you nowhere. But have a goal. Have a goal in mind that you know you really, really want. That you know by you have to have. And understand that this goal is going to have to be a blessing in some way and help others. Because remember what I said, what it really is to be successful on any type of level. Think about it. It's not many levels, not many things you could do in life that's not helpful to others and be successful. Maybe the stock market. Like you just sit there, you get the stock market down and you do that and you make a lot of money through that. But even you see a lot of those reaching out to help others because there's something inside of us that just want to be a help and a blessing to somebody else. But first we got to get ourselves in a place that we can be a help and a blessing. So have that goal. Stop making excuses. Stop making, if it's something that you want to do, stop making excuses. Pick your goal. What is that you want to do? What is that thing that you want so bad and you want to reach? Organize a plan for that thing. What's the plan? Because those do not have a plan to fail. Those who fail to plan to fail. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. It's just that simple. Stop just going out there. Stop waking up every day without a plan, without a goal, without a vision. And you just waking up and just going through life. Every day you should attack with purpose. So have a goal, organize a plan for that goal. Implement the organization of the plan for that goal. Have narrow vision for that. And grind it all out. Grind out the narrow vision of the implementation of the organized plan that you have for that goal. Stop making excuses. Get it done. Like I told you today, I could have used every excuse. All right, it just ain't working out. The color ain't what I want it to be. It's just not it. It's just not it. My lights and everything's not around me. It's just not it. But guess what? I got to get it done. I got to get it done. My network connection ain't even what I wanted to be here. I might have to go somewhere just to get the internet on. Just come on, man. Like I'm just being real. The situation didn't go as planned, but it's fine. Because when I have a goal in mind, I know that this video has to drop. I organized the time, had a plan for doing it. I implemented it. I'm doing it right now. My narrow vision is this got to get done. And I'm going to grind, I'm going to edit, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get it done and get it ready for you. Stop making excuses in life. Get it done. Excuses is available everywhere. Like it's not even for sale. It's available. Like they give it out for free. But those who stop making excuses and put their head down and grind are those who win. Because they're willing to do the things that nobody else is willing to do. So you make sure you that person and not the person on the other end. Because excuses will get you nowhere in life. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Keep going. Keep grinding. Don't stop. We live in Vegas, baby. And I'm out.
Yesterday is gone, so you only have the day. You wanna throw in the time, you wanna low on your face. Seem like it's too much, you wanna walk away. But you gotta keep going, you gotta fight another day.